Hello, people! It is... What the fuck is today's date? Thursday, June 20th. And we finally have things to talk about. Because...
Why are you yelling at you?
I don't know. Because for the past... Oh, this is gonna be a fun one, guys. We have Elijah here today because he wanted to be generous and he has a lot of shit to say. We have a lot of shit to say.
My first podcast. I wasn't invited to any of the others.
Circumstances, not intentionally. And my boy Eric, my partner in crime, is here as well, as usual. So, our focuses today will be the fact that Marvel is re-releasing Avengers Endgame in theaters with new footage, apparently. Quote-unquote, new footage. We don't know what this new footage is going to be, and there's supposed to be a post-credit scene.
I don't know about post-credit, but I know about the scenes that they're showing.
Okay, well, we'll get to it. And we're also going to discuss, well, me and Elijah, The Flash, and, well, Eric a little bit because he knows about it. We're going to talk about The Flash, Season 5, how they royally fucked it up, kind of, and we're going to talk about how Crisis on Infinite Earths might go down, all that nonsense. Okay, so let's start with the quicker one, which is Avengers Endgame. So, yesterday, I was relaxing and I get a tweet that Avengers Endgame is re-releasing in theaters, even though that term doesn't really make any sense because it was still in theaters, but they're basically releasing a new version of the film with more footage, which to any sane person doesn't make any sense because the movie's already 3 hours long, and it's gonna have new footage. Now, Kevin Feige came out and said that it's not an extended cut like, you know, when DC decides to make those god-awful extended cuts, but it's just going to be more surprises and a whole bunch of stuff. So, I personally don't know what to expect. I'm going to be straight out. I really don't. What do you guys think that they're going to show?
I don't know, but I know they're smart for doing it. Because think about it, right?
Time out. I don't mean to interrupt, but can you repeat the question?
What do you guys think that they're going to show in the extended version?
Okay, I'll let Eric go first.
I don't really know, but I say they're smart because they're just about to beat Avatar, right?
Yeah.
If they
that's why this is
the
happening.
newer footage, you know, everybody about to be in the theaters watching it again.
Well, I mean, I agree with that, but also it's because they want to watch the movie again. Personally, I'm kind of over it, kind of. I've seen it twice already, and I don't know. I don't want to say I'm over it in a bad way, but, like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I've seen it 4 times, and that ending when they all come together.
Oh, of course, I could watch that for days, but it's just like, cause watching it a second time, the build-up with the time travel and all that. Oh, by the way, we're gonna get into spoilers, but if you're listening to this, I don't know why you expected to not hear spoilers. But if, like, you know, the whole time travel thing on the second viewing for me, it drags a little bit, cause it does take a long time. I don't know.
Yeah.
And, like, watching it a second time, I kind of was, like, getting a little restless. I was like, oh my god, I just want to get to the whole throwdown. But, obviously, when it gets to the throwdown, it's just everything anyone has ever wanted from a Marvel movie. So, I can't complain too much.
What I think they're going to show, because keep in mind, they did film like different endings to throw off the actors and actresses.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So, and there was a clip that just came out recently of the ending with Captain America dying instead.
Wait, what the hell? Where was that?
I saw it on Instagram a few days ago, which it was crazy, bro. Like,
how does he die?
I think that's what they're gonna show. They're gonna show like the alternate endings, because, you know, keep in mind, Tom Holland said that
he didn't get a script.
Tony's funeral
They thought it was a wedding. They told them it was a wedding.
So they probably filmed the wedding scene and then filmed the funeral scene, but he didn't know who it was for. So.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to film a marriage because Agent 13 isn't in the movie and Peggy's dead, obviously.
Dead.
And no, yes, you clown. And Tony and oh wait, they didn't. Wait, did they get married? Because I remember in Infinity War. Yeah, but
no, they were already married.
Because it was 5 years later. I'm assuming they would have gotten married. They had a kid.
You gotta get married.
They were planning on it, but no.
That's interesting. So maybe it was for him. I don't know. I wouldn't think that, 5 years, you would think that you would get married after having a kid, especially since, like, after all the time that he's been with her,
If they did...
But then again, you gotta keep in mind everything that was going on, because...
But think about it. If they film a wedding, right? And it's Tony and Pepper's wedding, that means they would have won in a different way. Or somebody else would have held the gauntlet and snapped. Maybe Thanos didn't even travel to their time in the first place.
And I don't want to say Nebula because that, as much as I condemn Marvel for making a great movie, I don't think they thought of that.
The original ending from the comic?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they definitely did, but they just didn't want to make it too predictable.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe that's why Adam Warlock wasn't even in the movie. And also because of the fact that he's going to be in Guardians 3, most likely. Which, that's another thing. Now that I think about it, I kind of feel like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be kind of eluded in terms of the storylines, because you have Thor, then you have the Guardians
look... be in it, simply because they're going to add Adam Warlock. Because, what's his name? I forgot his first name. But the nigga that plays Thor, right? He said that he's down to be in Guardians 3, but he doesn't know it. You understand what I'm saying? But then again, if they didn't include him, then they would just have to say that he went elsewhere.
Yeah, but they made it too obvious.
Chris Hemsworth said himself that if Marvel was down with it, that he'll sign another contract with them.
He said he's willing to play Thor like for a long time, as long as they can kill him off.
Exactly, and they haven't, so he's most likely going to be in Guardians 3.
First of all, honestly, if he's not in Guardians 3, that's the biggest wasted opportunity I've ever seen in my life. How could you not have him in Guardians of the Galaxy? First of all, they teased it beyond leaps and bounds at the end of Endgame, and second of all, it's the perfect match. Especially with the way they've freaking made Thor. That's like, how could you not do it? That's a win-win situation. And it's just,
I don't mean to cut.
No, go ahead.
Back to Endgame. Another reason why I feel like they're doing this different scene, like re-releasing it, is so people could go watch the movie, this and that, and it could finally pass Avatar.
Well, yeah, that's the point of all this. Which, again, I was rooting for it, but at this point, if it doesn't, it just doesn't. Personally, I kind of don't understand why Avatar is there. If we really want to talk about it, it's not that big of a movie. Like, it's it's not trash.
No, it's not
it's
trash,
okay.
But like the ending was, sort of.
I haven't seen it in God knows how long, so I can't really describe it. The ending was cool. I remember the ending. That whole throwdown in the forest. This shit was fire. Are you talking about like the actual ending?
No, not like how he transferred his body and stuff. I just mean like how, like, a lot of people died. Like a lot of the main characters died, and it just there was no reaction to it really.
Again, I don't remember, so I can't complain. Anyways, moving on.
Wait, hold on. Back to Marvel real quick. Did you see the new TV spot for Spider-Man?
No, I don't watch TV spots.
With him making the suit?
No, because I don't watch TV spots.
I don't know. The people are saying that they saw the original Iron Spider suit, like the red and yellow one, but
They showed the suit from Civil War, his Iron Spider suit. The black suit that we saw, he made that himself. He designed it himself, and they just showed him designing it. Like we get to see his eye sockets work, like how they move.
I thought Nick Fury would be the one to create that, but
oh, the stealth suit, he made it for Spider-Man, for Peter.
So then what black suit are you talking about?
No, the red and black suit, the red and black suit that he has. He made that himself because he's in like
oh, I thought you were talking about the all black suit.
Yeah.
No, the stealth suit Fury looks different because in the TV spot Fury's like, oh, how's the new suit? And he's like, oh, it's a little tight around the web shooter.
Yeah. I remember. I saw that one. That's because I was watching. Oh, I think it was the finals that they showed it during. I was like, oh, okay.
Kevin Feige says that Spider-Man and Venom are bound to cross over.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
I wouldn't mind it, to be honest.
It's up to Sony.
Sony gives the rights to Venom to Marvel. It's a wrap. I feel like Marvel is the greatest Venom experience so far.
Well, I mean, they already got X-Men and Fantastic Four, so I mean...
Wait. I just want to throw this out there. I'm sorry, I don't want to cut anybody off, but can you imagine if they adapt Civil War 2? There is a Civil War 2, right?
Yeah, but Tony and Captain Marvel are the main focuses of that, and
you can have Captain Marvel be the main focus, and you can have somebody else replace Iron Man. I don't know. They could, bro.
Okay.
They've improvised with storylines before. Why can't they do it now?
To do Civil War 2, first they need to introduce the Eternals, because they're main point too. Then you need a replacement for Tony. You need Miles Morales because he plays a big part in the too. You need Captain America because in Civil War 2 he's under the influence of Hydra. They can't do it.
You never know, maybe they do. Bro, I've been saying it for the longest. I think Kang the Conqueror is going to be the next big villain. Because I don't see them doing Galactus anytime soon. And personally, I don't want them to do Galactus because it's too much right now. Because if they do Galactus, that means in Phase 4, in all of Phase 4, they're going to have to introduce Fantastic Four, introduce the X-Men, introduce Silver Surfer, and introduce... I'm sorry, but they're gonna have to introduce. They're gonna have to introduce Fantastic Four, introduce the X-Men, and introduce the Silver Surfer, and introduce Galactus, all in the same phase. No, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't want something like that. They need to take their time with it.
What was I gonna say? My brain just froze. Okay. Civil War 2, that can't happen because it's just but Phase 4, they could introduce the X-Men. They could introduce the Fantastic Four if they choose to.
Bro, I don't want to cut anybody off. Did you guys hear? Well, Eternals is most likely going to be the first movie of Phase 4 if it's not the second. It's going to come out next year, most likely. And we're gonna get the Phase 4 announcement probably in a month's time.
I feel like after Spider-Man.
So
Spider-Man confirmed to have
it is, and I heard that the people saw the movie and they said that the post-credit scene is gonna break the MCU.
I feel like that could either be
I'm really
Phase 4,
the post-credit of
Spider-Man.
Oh, well, that's because they're introducing the multiverse, so you already know that it's going to be something crazy.
If it breaks the MCU, I would assume that the multiverse is most definitely confirmed.
I heard that the second half...
I don't really like this Spider-Man. Like, I know a lot of people are like, I don't see it, like, you know.
Tobey Maguire will forever be my opinion, like, the best Spider-Man ever. But I feel like Tom Holland plays, like, a really good Peter Parker, like,
I'm just used to Spider-Man being on his own,
honestly,
like, getting all of this on his own instead of having Tony Stark, like...
Out of all of them...
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, that's what this movie's gonna be about. It's gonna be him being on his own.
But I didn't really like the fact that Tony had to kickstart it. Like I was hoping for.
Well, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, he also taught him that lesson at the end of Homecoming when he took the suit away from him, which was probably one of the better themes of Homecoming.
Didn't he tell him though? Oh, if you're
nothing without the suit, then you can't wear it. Or then you shouldn't have it, something like that. It's one of the best lines in the movie.
Honestly, I feel like Tony played the Uncle Ben in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's made, and
I was hoping that Tony would say great responsibility.
With great power comes great responsibility.
I mean, he basically said it. But in all honesty, I'm kind of glad that we've never seen Uncle Ben, and I don't want to see Uncle Ben because it's a tired, old storyline that we've seen dozens of times already.
I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like Tom Holland is the one who actually looks like Peter Parker, like from the TV shows and all that.
Nah, Andrew Garfield.
What?
Andrew Garfield. I'm sorry. I didn't really love Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, but Andrew Garfield looked a lot like Peter Parker. I'm sorry. I saw Peter Parker in him immediately.
I see Peter Parker and Tom Holland immediately.
He acts like Peter Parker, but just like the look of him was all.
I feel like the MCU has this thing with making characters sort of smart and kind of slow. Like, not gonna lie, like Scott Lang in the comics he's hella smart, but the movie is low key like he proved he was smart when he did the thing with about the time traveling and all of that, but like I don't know, it's just something about him that's just because I tell you all the time, like comic accuracy is what I look for in movies and stuff.
That's what everyone looks for. Well, it depends, because if you're it depends because if your name is DC, you know, comic accuracy doesn't exist.
The Avengers game that's coming out, I really like that.
Hank Pym. Yep, I was just gonna tell you. I was gonna make a joke about it. I made a joke about it the other day. I was like, well, at least this game got right the fact who's Ant-Man and who's not.
Because, don't get me wrong, like, Scott Lang is Ant-Man in the comics. There's multiple Ant-Mans in the comics. But Hank Pym was the first one, was the one who started his adventure with the Avengers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This Phase 4 is gonna be fucking nuts, dude.
I hope that game isn't like a failure. I hope it's actually like, I hope it can live up to.
That game is gonna be beyond. Mind you, that game looks that good a year from now. Imagine how the graphics are gonna look next year.
Dude, spectacular.
That game. Some people were mixed about it. Some people were complaining. I don't know what the complaints were. The game looks phenomenal.
About the game? The game is great.
I don't know what everybody's complaining about. The game looks beyond phenomenal. They stole E3. It was them and Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk was good. But I feel like Cyberpunk only stole it because of Keanu Reeves.
No, to me, Keanu Reeves was the cherry on top. Cyberpunk looks phenomenal as a regular game on its own.
I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong, I never played the original one, but every time I looked at like a tweet or something about Cyberpunk, it was because of Keanu Reeves. It wasn't, oh, the game is good. No, it was, oh my god, Keanu Reeves and...
No, I'm genuinely excited for it.
I heard he's playing like a big part too, like he doesn't have a small...
I'm sorry, 2K got me.
He doesn't have a small part in the game, in the game.
I would hope so.
I don't know, I might give that game a chance. I don't even know, to be honest, I don't really know what it's about.
Neither do I.
What are we talking about?
Cyberpunk.
Oh. I want to talk about the Flash.
Oh, alright. We're gonna...
Last thing about Marvel, Keanu Reeves, they might... Yeah.
I know. I read that this morning. That they were talking about that Kevin Feige keeps talking to Keanu Reeves about, like, a Marvel movie appearance.
Honestly, people are like, oh my god, Wolverine.
Hell no. I love Keanu Reeves, but I can't see that.
Wolverine? Get the fuck out of here, bro. What? No.
I don't know who I would see him as, to be honest.
Only time will tell.
I don't even know.
Zac Efron supposed to be playing Adam Warlock.
Oh my God! Imagine, bro, Elijah. Imagine him as, bro. Imagine him as Kane the Conqueror.
Dude, but I'm not gonna lie, I can see that. Zac Efron is Adam Warlock.
I mean, I guess.
Fantastic Four. I see Jim from The Office.
Oh my God.
Okay, I just want to touch on that. Apparently, the director of Ant-Man, both Ant-Man movies is gonna direct that movie. I disagree with that immediately because personally,
Fantastic Four, they're looking at the guy from the Quiet Place.
I know we just said that, bro. Honestly, the director of the Ant-Man movies, I feel like is way too underqualified because Ant-Man was good, but Ant-Man and the Wasp was so underwhelming. Personally,
I thought that movie was good.
Bro, the first time I saw it, I thought it was okay. Then the second time I seen it, I thought it was painfully boring.
I thought
and
the movie
like,
was dope. It's just that girl that I don't even remember her name.
Ghost. Ghost is a great villain. That wasn't my problem for me. I love Ghost as a villain. Because personally, for me, I like it when they make villains like not villains. You know, like Vulture and Spider-Man. You get what I'm trying to say?
Like villains we don't see often in movies.
Well, yeah, but also villains that have understandable motives. Not villains that are just like Thanos. Villains that are just not... Okay. Villains that are not just trying to destroy the world. Villains that have a purpose that is understandable.
Have a motive, yeah. That have good motives, just carry it out in that way. Like Thanos.
Yeah. Okay. I think we have 20 minutes. I don't know, because I'm not keeping track of time, which is my fault. Let's talk about the Flash. You guys already know how I thought, because we talked about this on like episode 6, I think. Elijah, tell me what you thought about the Flash.
Wait, I just came back from the game chat. I'm sorry, I was screaming like this. The Flash?
Yeah, the Flash. What did you think about how it all wrapped up?
Look, honestly, bro, like usually at the end of every season, like I have some like emotion to a death, but this season
Yo, you're not the only one, man. If anything, I was happy, bro. Fuck, I don't give a shit. I wanted to throw a party, bro.
Season one,
Eddie.
Season 2, Barry's dad. Season 3,
chill, Barry's dad.
Harry,
like,
right?
HR.
Oh yeah, HR, yeah.
4, damn, I can't remember my Flash season to be honest.
I guess Ralph when he quote unquote died.
Yeah. When he quote unquote died. Yeah.
That was rough, man. That was rough.
Honestly, like Nora, I think.
Bro, when she died, I swear to God, because I felt like it was gonna happen, but at the same time, they teased it so many times that I just gave up. I was like, okay, they're never gonna give me the satisfaction of seeing her dying. And then she died, honestly, and I was like, well?
Just thinking about Nora, like, hurts my brain, because Nora's trash.
I was thinking the whole time when Nora died. What I was thinking, look, I don't even know. It's gonna sound really dumb, and I might be wrong with this.
Okay.
But I was thinking, like, if she dies, it doesn't really matter, because they could just have her again, right?
How?
What?
Like,
how?
Nora, she was from
the future, okay,
right?
I see what he means, like, if she dies, they'll just have a song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, it sounds so funny, though. They sound like they're just replacing her. Oh yeah, you're the new Nora now. Like, no, who was that other person that died? No, you're the new Nora. Mommy, who's that in that picture? Oh, that's a nobody. She's a bum.
She grows up to look exactly.
Honestly, what's it called?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
They could just tell them that she went back to the future. Like,
no, Eric, we're gonna have fun with this because it's funny.
What's it called? Honestly, like, shouldn't. Wait, Iris is pregnant, right?
No.
She should be pregnant by this time, because,
I mean, And when you
I feel
really
like that's
think
how he
about
should've
it,
ended season 5, with
when
her
you
being
really think
pregnant,
about it, if the
because-
Flash wanted a baby, he could do it in like 5 seconds. If you really want to talk about it.
Man,
That's not how they did that.
you just gotta think about this. Barry Allen can make the girls go crazy, man.
Yeah, but everybody, like, even in the animated series, like, they make fun of him because, like, you know, he's fast, but can't he just control that? Barry? I mean, like, when it comes to, like, you know, using his hands, I'm sure...
Season 3. With Saboteur. See more girls asking me questions about it.
She's caught up with it.
Honestly, I felt like it was the whole. I don't know, man. Like this season was not.
Honestly, I just didn't like Nora.
This was the problem. This was the problem. They had so many opportunities to do something so, and there was like gray areas of masterful writing. When Iris, when Nora turned evil, that was probably the best part of the whole season. But
like, I'm not gonna lie. Like
it didn't last.
Like I barely watched this season, but when Tyler told me that Harry, that Thawne had the dagger and that's why he didn't have his powers, I was like, damn, he's so smart. Like
that was great.
Smart for that.
Bro, the last half of the finale is the best, probably some of the best in the show entirely. That whole throwdown.
I don't like how we only got like one episode of the Reverse Flash's like showdown.
But I feel like he's gonna be the center of season 6.
It should have been. No, he's not gonna be the. Bro, honestly, the focus for all the Arrowverse shows, in my opinion, is gonna be Crisis on Infinite Earths.
At least half of this. Honestly, I don't think they're killing Barry. I don't think they're gonna kill him.
But that's what I don't understand.
But they're gonna kill.
Crisis,
honestly, if you think about it,
basically, Arrow signed a deal or made a contract
with the Monitor.
The big bad
Monitor.
And then basically, like out of nowhere, now Barry is gonna disappear sooner.
No. If you think about it, I think Oliver's gonna die.
He is gonna die
because his contract. The show
Did you guys see Arrow?
Going to die.
It's confirmed.
Did you guys see Arrow, the tease?
No, I didn't. I stopped watching Arrow like season 5,
I stopped watching it too. I'm just they in the end of the show, the Monitor comes to Oliver and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna die," basically.
Oh, wow.
Basically, that's what happens. I don't remember what he said, but
this is what I'm talking about when it comes to comic accuracy. Like the shows, I feel like they built their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they have their own. Whatever, but if you're gonna name something after a comic issue, it should at least be similar. You know, because at the end of Crisis on Infinite Earth, what happened? Barry disappeared. And he came back, but he disappeared for quite some time.
Yeah, but then again, that's like
But they already did that. They did that joint like 3 times, to be honest, with Barry disappearing.
Endgame all over again. The people, like, when it comes to live action and comic books, they don't want to make it exactly like the comic books because that's too predictable. They want to have the audience with a surprise to keep them intrigued and be like, damn, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're gonna have those people.
Probably not gonna disappear.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're gonna have those people that commend them for doing something like that, making it exactly like the comics. Because don't get me wrong, when they do make things exactly like the comics, it is amazing to see.
I feel like they're just too scared to get rid of Barry for such a long time.
Well, yeah, because what are you gonna do if he dies? What you're gonna end the show?
Show the effect. No, they don't have to kill him off for the rest of it. Like, because Barry he disappeared. He didn't die.
So then what the fuck? So then what? You're gonna have. So then what? You're gonna have one half of a season before.
He disappeared.
For how many episodes?
Do that again.
Exactly.
Basically a whole like summer, like when it was over, and then
at the end of
the next season.
I feel like they could make him disappear for a whole season. Show the effect of that, how that affects the team.
No, bro. That would be cancer.
Down so much.
That would be awful. What the hell's the storyline of the show gonna be? Them bringing him back, and you're gonna have metahumans every week? No, that's horrible. I'm sorry, that's horrible.
We can't even have a Kid Flash anymore because the guy that plays Wally West said that he was quitting unless they need him for like.
I feel like they should recast him.
He's gonna be there though.
Why would they recast him?
They do that shows all the time. They do it in Riverdale.
Arrowverse. When have you seen anybody get recasted?
Didn't somebody just get recasted on Arrow?
I don't watch Arrow, so I don't know. But I know for the Flash, there hasn't been a recasting.
But I'm pretty sure somebody just got recasted.
Harry's played like 5 characters already throughout the show, so I mean, like he's doing a phenomenal job.
I feel like they should just recast him.
He's like the guy from Split unintentionally. That's so funny.
That was Patricia. That was Patricia.
Bro, I don't know, dude. Like, oh my god, Kid Flash had so much potential, and he went with the Legends, and then.
No, I like that. I like that at first when he went to the Legends, but then he just he quit basically, so it just messed everything up. But
He
I
could
thought
have
that
so
was a
much-
good idea,
because
so he could have his own fame because he wasn't getting his own fame in the Flash.
Honestly, if they still had
When they
Kid
wrote
Flash,
him
they
off,
could've done
bro,
what I was
honestly,
saying.
when they wrote him off the Flash, that was when he started getting bad. Like,
But look, if they still had Kid Flash, then they could have done what I was just saying about getting rid of Barry. Because that would have been, everybody likes Kid Flash. Like, he just had one of the biggest comic issues.
he's getting his own comic issue now.
Yeah, but the whole thing with Wally being
He is Elijah, they confirmed
mentally
it.
ill and all that. Yeah, it's confirmed. Oh my god.
Well,
So
basically, I didn't want to change anything because we're kind of running out of time, but...
No, it's gonna be Flash
We
related.
could run out of time, but we could just keep talking about this after.
It's gonna be Flash related. What is your favorite Flash suit throughout the season?
I like the original
4.
Flash one.
Season 1?
4.
Yeah.
You're bugging.
Season 4.
I like 4 too. That was my favorite.
Season
If
4.
it had a little bit more red, like a brighter red, it would have been.
Honestly, bro, I hate the fact that season 4 is the worst season, but it has the best Flash suit. I don't get it.
Which one is that one?
I feel the same exact way. It's like how it has like the arrows going down on it.
And I love the gold. The gold is so beautiful. Oh my
I'm
god.
trying to remember.
And the designs on his arms, like it's so nice, man.
I like the original.
And
mean-
then this season they wanted to get rid of the chin strap because of comics. Like, come on.
I mean, getting rid of the chin strap, I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I was like, damn, that's ugly as hell. And then I saw it again, and I was like, it's alright. It's tolerable.
Buddy boy, I hated that suit the whole season because of the chin strap. And then I used to go on Instagram and see edits of the suit with the chin strap. I was like, yo, if they did this, it would have been way better, honestly.
Alright, we gotta wrap it up. We're running out of time. We gotta wrap it up. But
Alright, man.
alright. This was
Your grandma saw dick from the back. Words.
inspiring words, ladies and gentlemen, from the man himself. Thank you guys for joining us. Please like and subscribe, please. I need it, please. Even though I'm not making money off of this, I gotta get this thing off the ground, please. We're probably gonna be back on it. Well, I'm gonna be back on this in a couple weeks when Spider-Man finally freaking comes out.
Damn, a couple of weeks.
Yeah, bro. Unless something major happens, then I'll talk about it. But other than that, thank you guys.
E3 just came out. We could talk about that. But I'm gonna let you finish this.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.